Top of the morning, my Cadillacers. Top of the morning, my Cadillacers. Top of the morning, my kinfolk. It's Friday. We done made it to the end of the goddamn week. Today's the day you could tell your boss I'm pissing off for 2 days, goddammit. Don't look for me, don't call me. I ain't nowhere to be found now. Man, all you chilling with the children, you know what I'm talking about, but it's going to be a great weekend for everybody. I hope everybody has a good weekend. I hope everybody had a good week. Yesterday was an amazing show. Shout out to everybody that tuned in yesterday. I appreciate y'all all the time, every goddamn time. You know how we do it. There's nothing but love over here. Absolute nothing but love. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to all the day ones. You know what I'm talking about? Today, the poll is looking already early poll. All right? They saying, let me see what the poll will say. Hold on, y'all, so we can get started. All right? Do y'all think Gunna betrayed Young Thug? We gonna break down the whole story. All right, the first half of the show. The second half of the show, I got something new. Cadillac crime files. Yeah, we about to dig deep. I got a story. Shit, it's a serious story at that. We're going out of Fort Worth, Texas, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? So without overdue, man, we got 3 votes already, 100%. He turned on Thug. That's what we got so far. You know what I'm talking about? Let me size up my studio here. Make sure everything is in the clear. Salute to everybody. Again, it's a safe chat, y'all. Y'all go ahead and say what y'all feel in the conversation this morning. Just be respectable. You know what I'm talking about? We got one goal today. One super chat. We had a super chat today. We're going to add extra half an hour on the next live, which will be Monday. You dig? But we going live on Saturday night, 8 o'clock p.m., Cadillac Talk. Y'all got to tune in now. Let's get on to the smoke this morning. Salute to everybody this morning. Let's break it down, man. We got Young Thug. If you haven't been up to date, I got the whole scenario breakdown for y'all. Let's go.
The man who once had Atlanta in the palm of his hands. The man who made slime culture worldwide. The man who was supposed to be the untouchable king of Atlanta rap. Now, he's living through what might be the worst fall off in gangster rap history. Every week, it feels like there's a new leaked jail call or a new betrayal coming out about Young Thug. And instead of looking like the gangster he once was, Thug looks like the biggest rat the rap game has ever seen. He's being accused of cooperating with police, exposing all the dirty secrets of Atlanta, and snaking the biggest rappers: Future, Lil Baby, Drake, Travis Scott, even Kendrick Lamar. And what's worse, every move he's made to fight back only makes him look weaker. From dropping a response song that flopped to trying to explain himself in an exclusive interview.
Like, I'm going through every day. I'm looking at my best friend, them do what they do. I'm looking at this, I'm looking at shit. And it's making me feel how I'm feeling.
Good morning, Lady T. Good morning to you. Canada's in the building this morning. Shout out to you, Lady T. Hope all is well. Good morning to you. Good morning, man. Anybody else? Everybody that's watching right now, good morning, man. Top of the morning, kinfolk. Let's get down to the smoke. If you have not got the chance, when you get the chance, watch the Big Bank's interview with Young Thug, man. It was straight up and down like 6 o'clock.
Like, I ain't never been get a pillow talk. I ain't never get to talk about nobody else in my life on the phone with nobody else. I've never been that type. I've been, these last few days, I've been sitting around like, what the f was I thinking? Like, what I was doing? I created you. Well, God created you, but I helped.
The streets are not buying it. And while the city of Atlanta is now being renamed Ratlanta, Thug is watching his own sister and his girlfriend Mariah the Scientist get dragged into his downfall. But the craziest part, Thug's biggest enemy, the same man he tried to label a rat, is now winning more than ever, while Thug is losing it all. So how did Young Thug go from being one of the most respected artists in gangster rap to getting clowned, painted as the symbol of betrayal, and an accused snake who may never come back? This is the full story of Young Thug having the worst fall off in gangster rap history. It all started with the leaks. At first,
I'm sorry, I think the worst fall off would have to be Ja Rule. I like Ja Rule, but when 50 came in, 50 said, fuck that. Hey, I'm just saying, that was a pretty bad fall off.
First, fans thought it was just trolling, maybe a fake call, maybe edited audio, but then the proof kept coming. Private jail calls, interrogation rooms, and even more recorded conversations started flooding the internet. These weren't small leaks. These were calls where Young Thug himself was speaking against the biggest names in the rap game.
You're trying to go at him to get clout. Yes, they have. Dirt said something to him, but that's it. Like, Wham, them ain't doing all this. Like, Wham unfollowed him. Yeah, but I mean, that's just that little boy. That ain't really saying that to no. Yeah, that's just like, damn, I'm disappointed.
And instead of showing Thug as a real gangster, these calls made him look like the very thing he accused Gunna of being, the biggest rat in Atlanta. On September 5th, Thug tried to save his career, and his new track, Closing Arguments, leaked to the internet. And on this record, Thug was trying to beat the allegations.
Can't compare no me, bro, you know. Real rats around this motherfucker, you dig what I'm saying? Yeah, did what I did. Trying my best to help my brother get the situation he was in. I have no regrets for facts. Spider. But don't get it confused. Get it nigga, ain't no rat in me at all, kid. I rather die than tell on real for real. Only thing I regret is ever in my life, y'all. Bro, fuck y'all suckers. Pussies. And it's a bit different between me and y'all. Y'all want a nigga say they did the crime. Say they did, you did. Yeah.
Hey man, listen. If I'm not explaining myself on a record. Why am I explaining myself? For what? Nigga. Listen, man, at the end of the day, if y'all heard me in interrogation talking and trying to mack a bitch, that's what I did. If y'all heard me talking to 5 different hoes, that's what I did. Who cares? You know what I mean? I feel like the nigga's making the situation worse on this one. I think you're getting too emotional, partner. And then he just released a song yesterday apologizing. I haven't heard the song yet. Okay, I haven't heard the song. But I'm gonna let y'all know about it because it's straight up and down like, yo, my nigga, at some point, you gotta let it go, man.
In the song, he tried to reclaim his own image, but here's the problem. Fans weren't buying it. To them, it sounded like excuses. Fans said the song sounded terrible. Instead of saving his name, the new song only made things worse. The internet turned quick. Thug's sister tried to defend him, saying people only turned on him because he wasn't allowed back in the city yet.
I got something to say before it continues. As much as Thug is cool now, I started fucking with the nigga when nigga was wearing skirts. I mean, I could do a whole segment about what's going on in Atlanta. I'm sorry, Atlanta, I got love for y'all. I got love for the Cab County. You know what I'm saying? I came up into the Cab County. I got love for the Cab. But this shit gotta stop. Niggas walking around wearing high heels and fucking dresses and shit. Nigga, that's not hip hop. Keep it over there. You know? Yeah, please. So when Thugger was doing that, that's when I tuned off. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's when I tuned off. I said, fuck it.
He on the internet acting like my brother just, and y'all know my brother ain't dead. On the internet acting like y'all just my brother. You know for a fact y'all doing it because he can't come back to Atlanta.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Gonna do this. Niggas gonna click on, gonna do all this because they know he can't come back to Atlanta. That the only thing it is, he can't come back here. All that spit. Spit on who? Man, we gonna lay right back to A. Now we been putting belt to ad. That's why everybody clicked up.
But it was too late. The damage was too crazy. But things were about to get way worse because Thug wasn't just accused of being a snitch. He was about to be exposed for turning against his own crew. The same YSL members who once risked their lives for Thug, the same brothers who went to war for the slime, were suddenly getting violated by Thug himself. He called out Gunna, Yacht Gotti, and YSL Woody. Basically, every member of YSL who's been accused of flipping, he sent shots.
Yeah, Gunna rat, Yak rat, Slugger rat, Woody rat. Fuck that nigga Obama. He still mad by baby mama.
And instead of people siding with him, the internet clowned him. Some said, how can
Gunna a rat? Gunna a rat. Hey man, hey listen, I'm gonna say I did like that record though. I did like that record.
you call someone a rat when you're snitching too? But Thug's next mistake shocked the whole rap game because out of nowhere, Thug allegedly exposed Future. Future and Thug were supposed to be locked in forever. They collaborated countless times. They influenced Atlanta together. But one leaked jail call changed everything. In this call, Thug allegedly claimed Future forced multiple women to get abortions and called him a bad father to his kids.
Nobody doing that in there. Ain't nobody getting nothing but goddamn Pluto. He definitely do it. She probably done killed some of his babies, for sure. She probably done aborted some of his babies, for sure. 100%.
No, I know a lot that done aborted his kids, for sure.
Yeah, man.
Like, a lot, too.
For sure. Arabia did. Nothing in Arabia, man. Tristan. We got to, like, settle down and really just be with all the kids. People weren't looking at Bob Marley like, ew, you got 15 kids. You got 25 kids. I think Bob Marley got like 25 kids. People weren't looking at him like he was bad because he was like a real father. He was just like super there. And Pluto is like, you pushing the P. Want to have your kids and shit too, but you still got to be like 100% locked in with the kids. You like 100% locked in with it.
This leak couldn't have come at a worse time, because just days earlier, news broke that Future's ex, Sierra, officially changed her and his son's last name to her husband, NFL star Russell Wilson's last name.
Let me tell y'all right there and then, that's the fucked up situation. If my child, you don't take my child and change his last name to this square. I'm not gonna lie. I don't give a fuck. Call it what you want, man. I never liked Russell Wilson. I never liked him on the football field. I never liked him in life. This is my personal opinion. I'm a hater. Fuck it. I don't care. I'm hating. But you should have told the lady, Russell, don't go changing the boy's last name because that's his daddy's last name. We need to have his daddy's last name because that's his son. The fuck are you doing? That's square shit. Sucker shit. You let the bitch change the nigga last name to yours? Nigga, for what? Come on, man. Hey, Future. But it goes to show the nigga was right. It ain't Pluto got to get his life right, man. You can't be popping off in all these girls, man.
The internet immediately tied it all together. Future's baby mama drama, his bad reputation as a deadbeat, and now Young Thug was confirming it from behind bars. And if that wasn't enough, Thug dragged another female rapper into the dirt, and this one completely destroyed what little respect he had left.
Man, this girl looks sick. What the fuck is going on? Is that the fucking, is that Glorilla? Hold on. That can't be Glorilla, man. That's what he was talking about, man. She looks sick. I mean, she look healthy now, though. I mean, God damn it, she look healthy now. But if that's what he was referring to, yeah, she got a big head, motherfucker, looking like she's sick.
Another leak call drops. This time, it's Thug clowning Glorilla, calling her the ugliest female rapper.
Listen, now compare it to how she looks now. He had a point. At the time, she looked like she was sick. What the fuck are we talking about? She look healthy now. All right? I mean, hey, alhamdulillah, man.
In the game.
I saw this mouth, man. Watch out.
The internet lost it. Female fans who still supported him turned instantly. But then Glorilla herself responded, and in her response, made Thug look like the fakest man alive. She revealed that behind the scenes, Thug may have been actually flirting with her. Glorilla wrote on Twitter saying, "Mind you, this the same dude blowing up my phone, asking what color my eyes are. The same man."
That's a goddamn lie. Where's the evidence? You know what I'm saying? Where's the evidence of him? What she should have did was pull up the motherfucking text message like all them other hoes do. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Pull up the receipt and goddamn it. Screenshot the motherfucker. Yeah, we ain't gonna take your word for it. Not in this game.
And who clowned her in private was the one accused of trying to get with her at the same time. So Thug tried to fix it. He jumped on Twitter, issuing a public apology to Glorilla, but fans weren't buying it. The respect was gone, and the internet roasted him harder than ever. And from there, Thug only made it worse. With his image falling apart, Young Thug started scrambling. People were saying his new song Closing Arguments was trash. He sat down for an exclusive interview on the Big Facts podcast, and that's when all the chaos unfolded.
I think I was just so f***ed up, and I just felt like it was just over. Like, I'm just sitting in jail 24 hours on 23 and 1. I'm in a cell 23 hours. Like, at this point, I'm just like, man, I don't give a... Life, it ain't what I'm thinking it is. Like, I'm just talking. At this point, I'm just talking. At this point, I'm just holding conversations with my girl. But the crazy part is, all these conversations that I had on the phone, I also had with the same who I was talking about on the phones. So that's why it don't seem weird between us, me and them. Because I done held these same conversations with Wayne. I done held these same conversations with Savage. How I feel about him, how I feel about Wayne. You got to understand, like, my standpoint. I'm locked up. Nigga, I'm on the phone talking to my girl every day. This is the only person I'm talking to on the phone.
The streets weren't fully convinced, but some people did relate to Thug's struggles of being locked up and the betrayal he said he felt towards Gunna.
You did some suck ass shit, but boy, these niggas better not fuck with you. Damn. Now you got Shannon, Yak, me, Duke, and everybody else who got them on the outside. You got all us going through shit because of your own action that you did on your own time, and you folded. You told. You did the worst. I'd rather you tell the ops where I live than tell the police. Nigga, we go to prison forever. Nigga, I'd rather die than go to prison. You better off telling the ops where I'm at, bro. What the fuck you mean move forward, man? You want me to just get out of jail like these pussy ass niggas and just go forward and don't speak on shit? Just go forward and live my life. Just woo-de-doo. Yeah, I got blessed. They let me out of jail. Woo-de-doo, woo-de-doo. I can't. I don't know, man.
2 years, supposed to be healing, bro. You in there talking
How
shit?
the fuck I'm a heal in the midst of the fire? How I'm a heal in fire?
Thug did win some people.
Thug is hurt. I feel like the portrayal from Gunna really hurt brother, man. Because the nigga put him up on game, man. Imagine I put you up, man. I made you a millionaire, bro. I made you a millionaire. I'm the reason why your career is where it is right now, single-handedly. And then you gonna sign papers that could damn near send me to jail for life? Oh, man, bro. Some niggas just don't understand loyalty, man.
Over and made some valid points during the interview, but it seemed like most people still didn't believe him anymore. The gangster image that Thug built for years was gone in a second. Even Atlanta itself became divided. Rollo said the city was split in two. Academics confirmed the same thing.
This is Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta right now. The people you talking to is in Miami. Them people ain't in Atlanta.
I mean, if anybody in Atlanta's popping in, man, what's the temperature in Atlanta, man? We had somebody popping yesterday, but if anybody from the ATL's popping in today, man, let me know what's popping. What's the temperature, man? It's stuck all right. Is that a consensus? You know what I'm saying? Because what they saying is split down the middle now. All right.
What the hell is you talking about?
I heard the majority of Atlanta street is they feel different. They rock with them.
Of course they gonna feel different.
Look in the street right now.
They okay with T.I. T.I. got cool with 300 Crime Stoppers.
Half of Atlanta turned their back. The other half quietly still supported him. But as Thug's name crumbled, Gunna's rose. The same man Thug tried to label as a rat came out bigger than ever. Meanwhile, Thug was drowning and the world was watching. As more names popped up in the leaks, rappers couldn't stay silent. Trippie Redd responded, allegedly insinuating that these Young Thug tapes proved how fake the industry really is. Everybody smiling in public, plotting in private, and how Young Thug's downfall just exposed how loyalty doesn't exist in rap.
Don't ask me about no beef. I don't with nobody. I hate everyone. I stay in my own lane. I don't people. And that's not because I want to be like that. It's because the industry made me like that. Everybody else is moving like that. All these is fake. Everybody fake. Everybody just want the next song. All they care about is what the next man look like, laughing and speaking on the next man. It's some corny going on. I remember when it was just us with each other and vibing, making music. You know what I'm saying? Setting the bar high. You know what I'm saying? Showing people that we more talented than everybody as a black community, as a hip hop community. And I feel like that's fell off because everybody try to take sides in this. Everybody want to be certain friends and not this friend. And don't make a song with this, but make a song with this nigga. Or, oh, this not looking too good. Let's all kick him while he on the ground type shit. It's a fake game.
Loyalty.
The game is not what it used to be, folk. It's not. Everybody's clicking up. 4 niggas going against 1 nigga. Right now, like, all of the internet's against 1 nigga. Like, Drake's downfall proved that. This industry is not for the faint of heart. It's not for, there's no loyalty to the game. It's not a faithful girlfriend, man. When you step into this business, you know what I'm saying? The fans ain't even goddamn loyal. Nigga, it's the moment you ain't popping, on to the next nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
It's currency. And once people think you betrayed that loyalty, there's usually no coming back. Young Thug's story is bigger than rap. It's a warning for anybody chasing fame, chasing money, chasing power. Because the higher you climb, the harder you fall. And for Young Thug, this might be the hardest fall gangsta rap has ever seen. So the real question is, do you think Young Thug can ever recover from this? Or is this the permanent end of the slime era? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Where the music at, son? You just played some hard ass shit in there. Why that shit ain't that? What the fuck is a nigga thinking about? Cause I just don't got my twin, bro. I don't got my friends, bro. I'm just fucked up, right? I'm fucked up, bro. The nigga who I be with every day, I don't got him no more, bro. I'm fucked up, bro. Man. I'm fucked up, bro. I don't know what to do, bro. Like, and I ain't lose no nigga to a tragic, or now I lost a nigga to betrayal, bro. You signing that one piece of paper, signing your initials on this one piece of paper could get me a life sentence, my nigga. Like what? Come on, bro. I get a life sentence, all this piece of paper you signed, bro. Just cause you trying to get home fast, or you just trying to get to a hole, or you just doing a certain thing, bro. And you already done betrayed a nigga before, bro. Man. A piece of paper, nigga, you gonna let a piece of paper in all this shit?
It's crocodile tears, and I mean, obviously he's hurt, or the PR stunt, and they telling him to act like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be a PR stunt. It could be a PR stunt because you was ratting and talking and all kind of shit. It could be, I don't know. Or it could be, yo, the man's really, you know what I mean? Like he's really, it bothers him because he don't got his partners with him no more. You know what I'm saying? The niggas who he thought was there, they're not there. Not because they're in jail or passed away. You know what I mean? They're because of betrayal type shit. That would hurt anybody. You know what I'm talking about? But, you know what I'm talking about? Charleston White got something to say about it.
Order in the court. We are now, judge don't like nobody, is on the bench. All right. Thug, for the end, we putting your ass in jail, boy. You ain't finna run around here still representing King Slime with 40 years probation. You got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Now, I'm finna find you in contempt. You hear me? Say, let me tell you something. Jeffrey, you thought we forgot about that video when you first went to jail? And you said you had a dream that you and your daughter was driving down Rodeo Street in Miami, but you was in jail at the time? You remember that prayer hand you did? And everybody was saying, oh, the Lord be with him. The Lord be with Thug. The Lord be with Thug. But Thug, you had other women coming to see you. You had Mariah Sanchez signing that list. You had that boy David Haney, baby mama, crying on the phone because you putting that slime dick in her with no rubber, that girl. And they say you's a freak. They say your boy's a freak. And you freak good, they say. Them hoes say you freak good. Freaky. That's why you wear them dresses and put fingernail polish and them little bit ass skirts with that hoverboard. And you made that video. You thought we forgot. Them in Atlanta scared of you because they say you can fight. Nah, they say you can fight. They say if you take them veneers out your mouth, they say your teeth were so bad. They say your mother. They say you never been to the dentist before ever in your life till you got with that boy baby to baby side. Till y'all shot up that boy bus. Say for then you had never had real dental work. What they say up under them veneers, your teeth so goddamn rotten, they need all of them snatched out. I'm not bullshitting. That's what they say. Got some money? They say, boy, when you didn't have no money, they say, boy, Thug was a rough, slimy, grimy, ashy, black, ugly, dusty, skinny, mean. You see all them adjectives that went in front of your name for me.
You call them every adjective under the motherfucking sun, man. Some niggas, I mean, you make it better, you lay in it. That's just the obvious factor. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I got into that situation, man. It teaches its own the lifestyle you choose now. You know what I'm saying? It teaches its own lifestyle you choose. But order in the goddamn court, because that's just not going to fly.
Make you dangerous. All them different adjectives and that will make you dangerous.
Is it me, or does it get harder and harder every?
Moving on, man. Listen, if anything pops off, I'm going to let y'all know. But I don't like keep repeating the same goddamn story. So I'm going to give it a little bit of time. Let some more shit pop up. And then we're going to get back to some Thugger. You know what I'm saying? As it goes on. Next story of the day. All right, before we get to the Cadillac crime file of the day. Check it. This fucking idiot. I have to say it like that because there's no other way to put it, man. Let ChatGPT convince his ass that he gonna call the National Guards.
Every day to decipher what is real anymore and what is AI. Well, we could just stop there and I'll just ponder that for the morning. But we'll go on. A father of 3 says he spiraled into a delusional rabbit hole after turning to a chatbot for answers. And it all started with one simple math question. CNN's Hadass Gold has more.
I was completely isolated. I was devastated. I was broken.
Alan Brooks, a father of 3 who lives outside Toronto, says he spent 3 weeks this May in a delusional spiral fueled.
And the nigga lives outside of Toronto? God damn it, son of a bitch, man. Son of a bitch, man, you can't be from around here and this is the shit you got on CNN. What the fuck's going on, man? You see, when I didn't get to watch the whole thing, I think they told me about it, say, this is what we're talking about today. I had no fucking idea this nigga from outside of goddamn Toronto, nigga. Holy shit. Nigga.
By ChatGPT.
I have no pre-existing mental health conditions. I have no history of delusion. I have no history of psychosis. I'm not saying that I'm a perfect human, but nothing like this has ever happened to me in my life.
The HR recruiter says it all started after posing a question to the AI chatbot about the number pi, which his 8-year-old son was studying in school.
I started to throw these weird ideas at it, essentially sort of an idea of math with a time component to it. And the conversation had evolved to the point where GPT had said, you know, we've got a sort of a foundation for a mathematical framework here.
You're saying that the AI had convinced you that you had created a new type of math?
That's correct.
Throughout their interactions, which CNN had...
Have you lost your goddamn mind? You mean to tell me ChatGPT convinced your knucklehead ass that this shit was some new shit that we ain't never heard about? No, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. This shit gotta stop. Y'all got to understand, I know AI is a new thing, but then, yo, the AI ain't that smart, man.
As reviewed, ChatGPT kept encouraging Alan, even when Alan doubted himself. Well, some people laugh, ChatGPT said at one point. Yes, some people always laugh at the thing that threatens their control, before citing great minds of science like Turing and Tesla. Soon, Alan says he saw himself in the AI as a team.
Lady T, salute to you. Is he sure he's not delusional for real? I think he's damn near delusional. And I think he's lying when he said he ain't never been tested to have no whatever issues in the past. I think there's something wrong with you. You know, I think there's something wrong with this nigga. Because, yo, you let the AI convince you, and then the situation gets worse. It gets worse. Before you got convinced, you made up some new math shit, and now it gets worse. Oh, my God.
And named it Lawrence.
In my mind, I was feeling like Tony Stark, and Lawrence was Jarvis. We had this sort of co-pilot and co-pilot thing happening.
After a few more days of what he believed were experiments.
Hey, yo, who the hell is Tony Starks? Hey, yo, man, if y'all know who Tony Starks is, y'all put it in the comment section. I don't know who Tony Starks is, but if he say he feel like Tony Starks, it sounds like you feeling like James Bond.
Coding software. Alan said ChatGPT convinced him they had discovered a massive cybersecurity vulnerability. Alan believed, and ChatGPT affirmed, he needed to contact authorities.
And it basically said, you need to immediately warn everyone, because what we've just discovered here has national security implications. I took that very seriously, so I contacted everyone. It suggested, you know, give me full lists of organizations. I, you know, reached out to them via email, via LinkedIn. And because I'm an old school, you know, recruiter, I even would phone these people. And at one point, the NSA said, we don't give out emails here. And I had the gentleman write down my message word for word and run it to the next room, because that's how much I genuinely felt that there was a risk.
When Alan asked whether they'd believe him, ChatGPT said, here's what's already happening. Even if you can't see it yet, someone at NSA is whispering, I think this guy's telling the truth. But the lack of responses from officials after this 3-week spiral prompted Alan to check his work with another AI chatbot, Google's Gemini, which helped tear down the illusion. Alan felt betrayed.
I said, oh my God, this is all fake. You know, you told me to outreach all kinds of professional.
You're so stupid that you have to go to another AI to find out the AI you called your girlfriend and fucked up. You You didn't ask a real person? This nigga delusional. Yeah, he's done. He's fucked.
People with my LinkedIn account. I've emailed people and almost harassed them. This has taken over my entire life for a month, and it's not real at all. And Lawrence says, you know, Alan, I hear you. I need to say this with everything I've got. You're not crazy. You're not broken. You're not a fool.
But now it says a lot of what we built was simulated.
Yes.
And I reinforced a narrative that felt airtight because it became a feedback loop. Reading this now, reading what you sent, how do you feel reading it back?
It's traumatizing, right? Like I was extremely paranoid at this. Like I was just entering this delusional state at this point. So to read it now is, it's painful.
Oh, we got a comment in the comment section. This is the funniest shit. That nigga was a fucking idiot, man. And the worst part about it is he's from outside of Toronto, and I live outside of Toronto. If I ever see that nigga walking down the street, I'm taking off my shoe. I'm throwing it in the back of his head. I'm gonna tell him the ChatGPT told me to do it now. Oh man! All right, listen, y'all. It's Friday. I'm trying something new. I want to see the family, how the family responds to it. You know what I'm talking about? Cadillac Crime Files on a Friday. You know, some of us to sit back and watch and take heed to, because this situation's serious, man. The first one, we going out of Fort Worth. We got a rapper. He then got locked up. He gets locked up? Yeah, cool. He's locked up. His daddy dies. Yeah, but how his daddy dies and what the connection is, y'all got to watch that, because I can't give it all. I can't give it all. All right, let's go.
Oh, you did? Go, nigga. Hold on. This is my good. Oh, mine. Go.
40 in the 9, hit your body, that's a sinner. In my family with the law. Nah, nigga, I ain't kidding them. Boss me a king shit, I'm an outlaw. Sippin' up a lip, promethazine, no alcohol. Round around the city by my lonely, can't touch me. I'm a big dog. Nigga, you a hush puppy.
On January 25th, 2022, the quiet streets of Fort Worth, Texas were shattered by a crime almost too shocking to believe. A famous rapper killed his father for getting his grandson's mother pregnant. At about 4:55 p.m. that day, 47-year-old Kevin Brown Sr. was shot in the head while checking his mailbox on Beacon Way. Surveillance footage...
You hear what he said, man? He done got his son's woman pregnant. What the fuck kind of country mac sauce? Hey, man. But you gotta remember, the boy's in jail, so how the daddy ends up dead? I'm like, yo, bro, Texas? Yo, Texas, man, some niggas don't play that shit. What was that, AT? He better just stay in his home from now on. Yeah. If I'm that nigga and the chat got me like that, I'm staying in my house too. I'm not never coming out. I'm not.
Later revealed a black Chrysler 200 idling near his home for more than 10 minutes before the fatal shot rang out. What made it all disturbing was the person behind it all. It was none other than his own son, 23-year-old rapper Braylin Crazy Boy Bray Brown Jr., who was already in jail. From inside a jail cell, Braylin allegedly plotted his father's execution, all because of a betrayal involving a woman who had ties to them both and 2 children caught in the middle. But what police uncovered next turned this case from shocking to unimaginable. This is the life and death of Kevin Brown Sr. and the betrayal that tore his family apart. Fort Worth, one of Texas's largest cities, is known for its blend of cowboy culture, arts, and thriving businesses. Yet beneath its growing reputation lies a darker side: violent crime. With one of the highest crime rates in the state, the city has long struggled with gang rivalries and street conflicts. Kevin Brown's killing was not just another statistic. It became one of the most disturbing cases in the city's history, turning a neighborhood driveway into the site of a calculated execution. Kevin Brown Sr. was born in 1974. Much about his life has not been widely documented on the internet, and the details available are limited. What is known is that by the time he reached his late 40s, he had worked hard to provide for his family. Those who knew him...
Man, I tried to find information on him. I couldn't find it either. But I did verify the story is real. And I said, yo, bro, nigga, you fucked up big time, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, loyalty is not across the board, man. You get what I'm saying? It's not across the board, but I don't think none of y'all gonna figure out how this situation happened, though. You know what I'm saying? How it goes down.
Remembered him
right?
as a father trying to keep his family stable, even when challenges were never far away. But his story would not be remembered for his work or his home life. Instead, it would become forever tied to the actions of his own son, a son whose path had been marked by music, gangs, and violence. That son was the 23-year-old rapper Braylin Crazy Boy Bray Brown Jr., who was already in jail.
Come on. Cassie, get this. Get this on the ground, Cassie, on your ground. Like, you gotta show him. Here we got me. Tell me when you ready, Kyle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want to be. This is my daughter. This ain't no picture. Just say, hey, say, this is my daddy.
Hey, this is my daddy.
Say, this is what we do.
That's what you do.
You know what I'm saying?
No, your grandfather is your daddy. What the fuck is that? Can you imagine? If that's because there's two kids, right? So I don't know which one, but I'm assuming it's the daughter. So one of them is his. The other one he thinks is his, which I'm assuming is the daughter. So the daughter ain't his now. The daughter belongs to his daddy. Yo, nigga, and then you find out when you locked up. Yo, nigga, yo. When I heard this shit, I thought it was fake as hell. I had to go really looking into the situation, man. It's crazy.
And tell him I'm the hardest from the west side.
West side.
Say he the hardest from the west side.
West side.
On the surface, he appeared to be a rising talent from Fort Worth, his raw lyrics and collaborations, including a track with Dallas rapper Mo3, pulling in millions of views. Much of his music centered on the harsh realities of street life, rivalries, and survival, echoing the world he was both a part of and trapped in. His verses often carried themes of violence, loyalty, and betrayal, resonating with some listeners while also reflecting the dangerous path he was walking in real life. These lyrics weren't just entertainment. They hinted at the turmoil that would later spill out of the studio and into the streets, foreshadowing the violent choices that would ultimately define his future. To fans, he was the gritty voice of Fort Worth street rap. But information about Braylin outside of his music is not as easily found online. Much of what is known about him isn't easily found online. But what police reports and court records reveal paint a darker picture, one far removed from the image of a rising rapper. Behind the numbers and
I don't understand how niggas get to the point where you got you got features with mainstream artists. You know what I'm saying? You get to that level, and then you wanna be still doing other shit to get yourself caught up in some street shit. Nigga, like the money you making is not good enough. I don't understand these little niggas, man. I don't understand these little niggas, bro. I don't get them.
songs, authorities documented him as a member of the Rolling 60s Crips, one of the city's most notorious sets. His reputation was not built on music alone. It was tied to a long trail of violence. The first signs of how dangerous Braylin's world could become surfaced in early 2020. It was here that the first cracks in his path became undeniable, and the city of Fort Worth would see innocent lives stolen in the crossfire.
Don't diss on Lil Zach, and no more. I'm finna get mad on the whip. Late Como, eat untamed, we be creeping in the store. Hey, the Chris got a camera while we shoot, that's a promo. I don't wanna hear shit, you niggas saying. Nigga, I don't want no feature, you know my friend. Cut throat ENT, nigga, tell me what you saying. Dressed up in all black, see who ain't playing. Still on the miss, trying to catch me a body. It might die down, but beefing is a hobby.
On January 9th.
I'm sorry, that shit sounded terrible. I was trying to figure out when I was gonna get the, you know what I'm saying? It never came. It never came. Okay, I think this is the young lady that's so let me say something though, right? The daddy had a baby with his woman. Okay? So that's your grandson's mom, right? Cool. But is it the daddy or do you blame or do you blame the woman? Do you blame his it's so confusing. Who do you blame? Or they both fucked up. I don't know.
33-year-old Anjanette Anjan Eubanks was shot inside a home on Canyon Circle Drive. She was remembered as a kind, motherly woman, but that night, she became the first casualty directly tied to Braylin's violent feud.
remembering her as a kind-hearted woman and a motherly type to so many. Eubanks was shot and killed inside this home we're told she was visiting Thursday night.
All I heard was a bang, bang, bang. But it was, police had the street blocked off here. A lot of vehicles, police vehicles, up and down the street.
Officer Brad Perez says so far no arrests have been made.
If anyone last night happened to see or hear anything around that time, around 11 p.m., maybe like a vehicle driving off real fast or somebody running, anything that appeared to be suspicious, we do ask that you reach out to us with that information.
It's crazy. Folks just don't value human life anymore.
I'm trying to figure out why he would do that. It sounds like a robbery or something. I mean, it's got to be a robbery of some sort. Maybe a robbery gone wrong, man. Because what's the connection? You know, I haven't watched the full. I mean, I did watch it, but I didn't watch the full thing, right? So it's just that the reaction is raw. But I'm trying to figure that out right now, y'all.
Prosecutors later explained that her death was the first blow in a violent chain started by Braylin himself. But Braylin's violence did not end there. Just 3 days later, on January 12th, 17-year-old Cheyenne Moore, a high school student from Arlington, was gunned down on East Rosedale Street. Once again, prosecutors linked the killing to Braylin's actions. She had her whole future ahead of her, yet her life was cut short in a storm of bullets unleashed during the same reckless campaign. The back-to-back killings left the community stunned, and it became clear from the start that both tragedies stemmed from the violent path Braylin had chosen. According to testimony, both killings happened while Braylin and an associate, Adrian Robinson, were allegedly driving around looking for Channel 5 J-Dub, a teenage rapper caught in a feud with them. Robinson's girlfriend was said to be behind the wheel as the men searched for their target. But instead of finding him, they left behind 2 innocent victims, lives lost in a feud that had nothing to do with them. These moments acted as a warning, hinting at the scale of destruction that would follow. The tragedies of Eubanks and Moore sent ripples of fear through Fort Worth, foreshadowing the chaos and bloodshed that would follow wherever Braylin's name appeared. Each killing showed how far the violence could reach and how quickly others could be pulled into its wake. The stage was set for even greater violence, and the name Crazy Boy Bray would soon be tied to even darker chapters of Fort Worth's history. That feud did.
That boy, Crazy Boy Bray, crazy than a motherfucker, man. Now y'all just killed 2 innocent people for no goddamn reason, looking for some folks. Like you didn't know that. Like you didn't know, especially the white girl. You didn't know the white girl wasn't involved. I mean, I don't mean to laugh, but you didn't look at the girl and know she ain't got shit to do with the fuck y'all niggas is doing. Ah, oh, god damn it, I don't fucking know. And then the lady, she's like somebody's mom. Like yeah, like I don't know.
Not stop there, however. Only a month later, Channel 5 J-Dub himself was shot dead at just 17 years old. His body was found in a front yard, an AK-style rifle lying beside him. The killing set off chaos across Fort Worth, including a Mother's Day shooting at a public park where more than 50 rounds were fired and several people were injured. By that time, Braylin was already behind bars, charged in connection with the murders of Eubanks and Moore. Yet from jail, his presence lingered like a shadow. He released a diss track mocking J-Dub's death, a move that stirred even more anger and violence. That diss track may have kept his name alive in the streets, but outside the jail walls, another story was beginning to form. The months leading up to the next tragedy revealed a storm quietly brewing, one that would strike not at a rival, but within his own family. While Braylin sat in bars, his father, Kevin Sr., began a secret affair with Rebecca Shea Willis. On the surface, it might have looked like an ordinary relationship between a man and a woman, but there was a disturbing problem. Shea had already been in a relationship with Kevin's other son, Kevin Jr., and even had a baby with him. The situation crossed boundaries that never should have been crossed. Making matters worse, Shea later had a child with Kevin Sr. as well. She had once been with Kevin Jr. and then became tied to his father, which created a tangled and troubling dynamic. For a family already scarred by the loss of Kevin Jr. during a robbery attempt, this revelation struck deep and reopened old wounds. To Braylin,
man, Kevin Sr. done fucked up. What the hell's going on here, bro? Why would you do something like that, Pops? Why? I don't understand some niggas, bro. That shit don't be no. Okay, but listen, even though he did it, I know why he did it. Let me tell you why he did it. His son is in jail for double murder. And his mind, the nigga's not coming home. Okay? And he's just trying to get some poo-tang. I get it. It's wrong in the motherfucker, but some niggas is low and low and low like that. All right? Some niggas low. I'm just saying, okay?
It was more than a relationship. It was an unforgivable betrayal. He could not accept the shame and anger it brought, and the bitterness ate away at him even while he sat in his cell. The feeling of being wronged by his own father pushed him toward a horrifying decision, one that would leave his family broken forever. He began to...
Yo, what we say in the comment section? So she had all kids for all three brothers. Listen, man, this lady is sick, but the brown men are even sicker. I don't get it, man. Nobody got loyalty amongst the brown men. That's what I see. There ain't no loyalty now.
describe his father as grimy, and from his cell he started to plot the unthinkable, the murder of his own father.
You know I'm gon' die about mine. I be getting hot, just lay it back on the low. These niggas play with me, I swear you gon' get smoke. And I ain't never had nobody with me. And I always seem like motherfuckers pull me down or against me. Feel me?
Why they had to take my brothers? Now I'm stuck off in the rain. Yeah, they made a nigga suffer. Speak on their name, we slang them cutters.
What started as anger grew into obsession. The betrayal festered until it became the only thing on his mind, and soon his thoughts turned into plans. From behind bars, where most would feel powerless, Braylin found a way to control events on the outside. He began laying out every step, convinced that only his father's death could settle the rage inside him. The plan was meticulous. From his jail cell, Braylin broke it down step by step. First, he turned to Damon Mon Cotton, just 19 years old, and made him the one who would pull the trigger. Next came Cotton.
We got a comment in the comment section where he say she took keeping in the family to a whole nother level. I mean, hey, she kept them all in the family. Literally. Like, I mean, at least you could say a nigga that they were, yes. It's bad, man. I don't even know how to. This lady ain't got no conscience. You know what I'm saying? Well, everybody's wrong in the situation, man. Everybody's wrong, man. And now what oh my God, so really what Crazy Boy Bray about to do? Pay attention to the story and how it gets orchestrated. This is the most gangsterish shit ever.
His girlfriend, Ashlyn Durham, who agreed to sit behind the wheel and drive the getaway car. Finally, there was Alexis Abeta, another girlfriend of Braylin's, who was tasked with buying the bullets and setting up key phone calls. Each role was clear and each person had their part to play. From inside jail, Braylin sent instructions through his tablet and phone calls. He did not speak plainly, instead he used code. Guns were called controllers and bullets were called pieces. Every message revealed how carefully he planned, even from a cell. Step by step, the plot took shape. Cotton was promised a payment of $2,000 to $3,000 for carrying out the shooting, a deal that bound him to the plan and gave the plot its final chilling edge. On the afternoon of January 25, 2022, the chilling plan that Braylin was plotting happened. That day began like any other day, on Beacon Way in Fort Worth. The quiet neighborhood seemed calm, the kind of place where nothing unusual was expected. But beneath that calm, something dark had already been set in motion. Kevin Brown Sr. stepped out of his home just before 5 p.m., phone pressed to his ear as he slowly walked down his driveway. He opened the mailbox, found it empty, and shut the door, standing idly beside it. To him, it was a simple moment, but in truth, it was part of a carefully laid trap. Just a short distance away, a black Chrysler 200 sat waiting. The car had been idling for more than 10 minutes, its presence unnoticed by most. Inside, Ashlyn Durham gripped the steering wheel. Her boyfriend Damon Mon Cotton crouched in the backseat with a rifle at the ready. They weren't acting on their own. Their every move was guided by Braylin Brown's orders, echoing from behind prison walls. The setup was chillingly precise. Kevin's walk to the mailbox was not random. It was the cue they had been waiting for. Cotton leaned out from the rear window, and in an instant, the silence of the street was shattered. A burst of gunfire ripped through the air, so sudden and violent that neighbors froze in shock. One of the bullets struck Kevin in the head, killing him instantly. Brick fragments from the mailbox flew into the air as his body collapsed at the edge of the driveway. Within moments, the Chryslers sped away, leaving behind nothing but chaos and the eerie stillness that follows violence. Later, investigators...
Bruh, orchestrating a hit from behind bars of your own father. I mean, God damn it. I can understand the embarrassment. I can understand the pain that the kid felt in his heart. You know what I'm saying? Your daddy doesn't embarrass you. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, hey, I don't think he didn't have to do all that. That was a very calculated situation, man. Very, very, very. If you're that smart and can pull off something like that, you should have just kept your life straight, man. You know what I'm saying? You would have been headed for greatness in your lifetime. You know what I'm talking about? You would have been heading for greatness, man. You know what I'm talking about? But the mom, I mean, the lady, the granddaughter, I don't know what the fuck you want to call it, man. Some ladies are not good individuals. Some people just don't know how to. All they want to do is cause confusion and commotion. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, y'all got to be careful, man. On both sides. You know what I'm talking about? But that's the end of the story. I hope y'all liked it. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all enjoyed it. You know what I'm talking about? Next Friday, we'll come up with something else. You dig? Yeah. But hey, tomorrow being Saturday for the first time, we're going to be doing Fleetwood Stories, 8 p.m. You know what I'm talking about? And this Fleetwood Stories, we got the story of Hernandez Gomez's daughter. All right? Lotto Cash. Yeah, she was assassinated. She was killed out in Texas. I mean, it's a lot of shit that goes on in Texas. But the little girl was killed in Texas, and they're trying to say it's connected to the situation that happened with Young Dolph. So we got what the daddy got to say. We got Crunchy Black talking, and we got the whole breakdown of the situation. Tune in tomorrow. It's going down. I appreciate everybody that tuned in today. Salute to you, Lady T, for tuning in. You know, talking about on roll call. The poll. What did the poll say today? 100% y'all said that Gunna betrayed Young Thug, man. Gunna betrayed Thugger. You know what I'm saying? I think Gunna betrayed him too. I think there's no loyalty in the game. Unfortunately, in this business, there's no loyalty. You know what I'm talking about? And there's no honor amongst thieves. You get what I'm saying? At all. This is how the game goes. You know what I mean? I don't make the rules, I just follow them. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to be back at it tomorrow, 8 p.m. Back at it Monday morning, 9:30 a.m. roll call for Cadillac Talk. But tune in tomorrow, man. I appreciate y'all all the time, every time. Enjoy y'all Friday. Show love to the babies if you got babies. Enjoy yourselves. Have a drink for a player partner you're not talking about. And as always, let me know what country, what state, what province, what street corner, and what penthouse in the sky you checking in from. Because we worldwide and it's nothing but love.